Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Madden 26. I say we will be playing quick play and we will be randomizing the teams. Now we will be the team that's the less overall. As you have the Minnesota Vikings here at home, and the away team will be the Denver Broncos. So I will go ahead and be the Vikings here. As we will be doing 3-minute quarters, and our announcers are Brandon Godin and Charles Davis. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. Share with their friends and family. Don't forget to comment down video ideas and team suggestions down below in the comments. As I'll see you guys at the end of the game.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. Back deep for the Vikings, Miles Price. Muscles by at the 25. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 57 yards. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the points. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
Third and 8.
Nix to the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But the challenge we're seeing here in this game early. Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Price now to return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Up the middle, Jones. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On play action, now McCarthy. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing is McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Play after right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, here's Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Vikings offense had Aaron Jones headed back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, able to avoid it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
McCarthy going to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
To the air with McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
For Justin Jefferson.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Patrick Surtain.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Guys, did he drop that? I'm going to see. So boom, boom. Wait, where's the ball? Oh, yeah, guys, that's a turnover. Dang it.
Unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. To throw is Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, McCarthy. And he will not.
Okay, guys, I'm going to Justin Jefferson a lot because he's like my best receiver. I think he could like catch all of these. But I'm going to stop because he's dropped a lot of passes. I mean, they weren't good throws, but still.
Somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big check.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor from 8 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. the stoppage with 50 seconds to go in the first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm on quarterback Smokey and the Bandit Larry. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But it's
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now inside the 25. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Now it's Nix. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throwing Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down.
Now McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this to Jefferson. A little juke. And all the way down to the 5.
Jefferson.
A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards
On the play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. After right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy, a 22-yard scamper. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 42-0. They got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, we get another look now at this Broncos offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Guys, that was an interception, not a fumble.
Edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Now Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point splits the points, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. They'll be gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. 36-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he drops it incomplete. And his struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and there he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
And the Vikings, first down. First down and goal to go.
Okay, guys, I think he was in. Guys, if you wonder why I've been going out of bounds recently in all my last videos, is because my controller has stick drift. Yeah, he's in. I'm gonna go ahead and challenge that. It might be stupid, but it's not like I need my timeouts.
And he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Play after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back to throw. Nix is going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 4. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. McCarthy off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they take a knee. Second and 11. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they will take a knee here. Timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is indeed good. And he will extend their lead even further. For the winning team.
As you see us and the Minnesota Vikings comes out the win against the Denver Broncos 59-0. A good game for us, not so much for them. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content, share this with your friends and family, and don't forget to comment down video ideas and team suggestions down below in the comments, as I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.
And the other one, obviously, not ready at all.
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.